Hey YouTube! So, I've been off a bunch of days. The last day I worked was Saturday because of the damn rain. Which was fun for a couple of days, but now it's kind of like I would rather just be working because I'm not getting the money in, and it's good money. So I went on a crazy shopping spree. Bought a new phone. You guys are now on a Moto Z Force instead of my old, what was that? Droid Turbo 2. And I'm loving it, except that I just realized as I started filming this that my flash is now up here and my camera is now down here, and on the Turbo 2 it was the other way around. So I'm going to keep looking at that flash, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking like over you. So I did that, and then also this week I bought a new pair of headphones. They're Bose Comfort Quiet 35. Comfort Quiet 35 or Quiet Comfort 35? One or the other. Tax and all, they were like $375. So I've done some shopping. And then Sunday we had a gun show. So Ned picked up this one, which I really like. This is the CRKT Dragon, which they don't make anymore. So look how thin this thing is. This thing feels nice in the hand. It doesn't feel thin, but it really is. Like, look at this. It just like disappears on you. Perfect neck knife or strapped to a pack. It's just not going to weigh you down at all. Just slid down into a pack. It's perfect. It's razor sharp, and it stays that way. We've used it quite a bit to see what it could do. And it's just, I don't think it has what steel it is on it. No, it doesn't. So Wharncliffe blade, which I love. I know some people hate them, but those people are wrong. So it has this just a nice simple texture on here. Nice 45-degree angle, which really feels nice in the hand. Not that it matters, because this whole handle here you couldn't slip off if you had to. And then on top of that it's got jimping up here, which actually goes all the way to here. It's completely pointless because you run your hand across here, you can't tell where the jimping is at all. I actually have to look to see it. Now here, it's extremely sharp. It just sets so far in the handle that you can't feel this at all unless you really like get a nail down in there. Obviously full tang because this goes way past the handle. It feels really nice. And this actually stands out. I'm never able to actually like use a pummel on anything, and this has got a nice little bit of a point to it. I wouldn't want to get hit with it. Let's find something. There you go. Something nice and white like my arm. Wharncliffe has a nice point on it. Nice straight blade of Wharncliffe. Really like this knife. If I had seen it first, this knife would definitely be mine. So, the two I bought. Both Spydercos. First one is the Police. Always loved the Police, but not enough that it would become like a carry knife for me all the time. So I wasn't going to put down the money for it. It was $110 I paid for this. Which is a really good price for them. I mean, like, that's like a good eBay price even. Blade HQ sells it for like $118, I think. So $110 is pretty good. VG10 blade. The rest of it's all stainless steel. All of it, which is really cool. Makes for a pretty hefty knife, but it's really cool. I don't care about the extra little bit of weight. I have heavier knives I carry. So it's fairly thick. It's not super thick, but it's on the thicker side for a knife like this until you get down to the point. And you can see they just like ground down like half of that thing. Can't really because the screen is, there we go, that's better. Good job, phone. You're much better than the old one. They ground down like half of that thing, which gives you this awesome, awesome stabbing point. And in typical Spyderco fashion, it fits like right there perfectly into the handle, because Spyderco, they just do everything really well. So that's the one I paid. When I got, I paid normal price for. Well, good price, but normal-ish. And then the other one, which I just like ran away with, is this guy. There's that Wharncliffe blade again that I love. So this is the Yojimbo 2 carbon fiber. Yeah, that's right, carbon fiber. So this one has so far only been released in a spirit run. So they are limited production. Their normal price is about $230 to $250, but I paid $50. And here's the reason. So we bought a ton of stuff from this guy before. He's a super, super honest dealer. And he told us he bought out a shop, a gun and knife shop. And in the back, he found a bunch of Spydercos. Like out in the front in the cases, there were a bunch of Spydercos. That's where this guy came from. But in the back, there were a bunch of them that some of them had no boxes and some of them had just generic boxes. And they were just laying everywhere in the back. Because there's like a huge stack of just Spydercos laying there. And this was one of them. And this is one of their like big knives right now. They just have this compression lock. Don't like that. So anyway, that's how he got it. And he suspects there's a possibility that they might be fake. And he figured out that he paid about $20 to $25 per knife for the ones in the back. So he was selling them for $50. So I jumped on that. I bought that thing, $50, for what's normally a $230 to $250 knife. People are reselling these things for like $500, $600. Hell yeah, I'll take that for $50. Because I know that the steel is real, because I have several knives, not a lot, several knives, that are S30V and S90V. So I've sharpened those. I know what that feels like. And that is definitely what this is. And everything else on it's perfect. So if it is I mean, it even has, you'd never even be able to see it. It's even got the brass washers in there. Let's see if you guys can see it at all. Oh, you can kind of, a little bit. It even has the brass washers. Markings are all perfect. I don't know. I don't care. $50. I'm happy. Because it's definitely the right steel in it. And it's definitely carbon fiber, because you're never going to be able to see these. You can actually see you can actually see carbon fiber layers in it. You can't. I can. So, I think it's real, but I don't care. So, awesome knife. A little front heavy, a little blade heavy, because of that. For comparison versus that. Look at that thing. And again, this is a little thicker than most to balance out the steel handle, which it does nicely. This thing's huge, and then the carbon fiber handle just makes it all the worse. It balances like, I don't know exactly where. It balances like way back here somewhere. It's like middle finger balanced, if even that. And then it does have this compression lock, which is basically just a liner lock flipped around. And I see every time, it doesn't actually pinch me, but it like moves the same way that like some liner locks feel like they've pinched you. And it does it to me almost every time, and I don't like it. It's a really nice lock. It locks up really nice. I just don't like it. But other than that, I didn't do it that time. Other than that, this thing is absolutely amazing. Massively thick blade. I love a Wharncliffe blade. Again, if you don't, you're just wrong. And then choking up on this thing, you see this huge curve on it, which it just lets you put your thumb up here, or you can put your index finger up here, and you can just really do some really fine work with this thing. So that is the Yojimbo 2 in carbon fiber. Awesome knife. Just a really, really awesome knife. I mean, if you're looking for a bushcraft folding knife, I recommend the Yojimbo 2. It's really awesome. Nice steel. Nice blade shape. One of my favorites. Extremely thick. Heavy duty knife. It's just all around heavy duty knife. Not nice full steel liners in the thing. mean, it doesn't look as heavy duty as the Police because it's all steel. It just looks heavier. But it really is. It's really both really awesome knives. Yeah, I could kick myself because he had a bunch of other ones that he suspected were fakes. He had a bunch of Delicas and Enduras, and he had a, what the hell's that thing called? The Volant and Battle Station. And like the bigger ones, like the Battle Station stuff, were the same as this. They were $50 on them. And then he had like 40 on the Delicas and Enduras. I should have had like a whole Spyderco set when I was done. Anyway, that's it for this time, guys. I will see you in the next one, whenever that is.